Hi, it's Nell, and today I'm going to be showing you two very easy ways to propagate an arrowhead plant, so stick around for that. I upload videos on a regular basis here at YouTube, so be sure and come back for more and hit subscribe if you like videos about gardening, both indoors and outdoors. So the reason why I'm doing this is because arrowheads tend to flop. As you can see, this one here, they start out as these nice compact tight plants, and then all of a sudden whoosh, and they're all flopping. I have this one in a corner, but I'm going to be doing in the next video how I'm going to tip prune it and get it to stand up a little bit more upright. But first I want to do this propagation video. So I'm going to take the plant out so you can see how really floppy it is. Just like that. So this is going to make it easy to take some cuttings. And arrowhead plants have really soft stems. That's why they do tend to flop and almost droop. It's not because it's dry, it's just getting heavier here, and these soft stems just pull down. And I put the tie here because this is the front of the plant, so I want this trail to stay. So I'm going to take some cuttings over on this side, right over here, and over here. There's a lot flippy flopping over here, and then I will have some cuttings to give away too. And these plants grow so fast. This is what happens to them. Mine was a 6-inch plant. It was like, and now it's all over the place. But this is the end of April, so it's a great time to propagate. Spring and summer are wonderful times, into early fall if you're in a warmer climate like I am here in Tucson, Arizona. So, first of all, I want to tell you, be sure to check the blog post that goes along with this, because there will be more details in that, because I will probably forget to say a few things here. So the first thing you will want to do is make sure your pruners are nice and sharp and clean. I cleaned mine a week ago. These are my floral nips. They are very sharp, and these are soft stems, so it should go through it fine. So I am going to take this cutting right about here. So there's that one. And then we're going to turn it around. I'm going to leave the back ones for the next video. I want to get this one here too. And I'm just making straight cuts across. This is just, actually, it's not really shaping the plant. It's just for the sake of doing this propagation. And then right here. And I will get one more. I want to leave the one in the front. So I'm going to, actually, I am going to take this one right over here, because it is flopping all over. Okay, I've got my cuttings taken. And now I'm going to strip off the lower leaves. Just like that, nothing too fancy. I don't want all those on there because they're just going to grow new leaves anyway eventually. And I'm going to cut off this one here because I'll probably plant this one because it's on an angle. And then this one, boy, just like that. And then I think I will take off this and then just cut that about right there. And this is a pothos here, obviously. It fell off my golden pothos, so I just stuck it in water. But I wanted to just show you because it's, the same deal going on where you see the, the root nodes here. And then you just stick it in water, and these gorgeous roots appear. And pothos and arrowhead plants are in the same family. So they actually grow along the forest floor, and then they grow up plants too. So these roots are really, really, really strong. So the two easy ways are both by stem cuttings. One is in water and one is in succulent and cactus mix. I use succulent and cactus mix because I always have a lot of it. If you don't have it and you have potting soil, these roots are so strong, they are going to root in potting soil, no problem. And I prefer to root in water because I can see the progress on the roots. Whereas here, I can't, but you can just root right in here if you want to. So you want to make sure 1, 2, maybe even 3 of these nodes are under the water. This one is awfully big and floppy. I might have to get a bigger jar. This one would be fine, and it's the same thing. And you want to make sure you keep the water level at about the same level. You don't want to go down too far, otherwise your roots aren't going to root, and you want to change it out probably every week or 2 depending on how warm it is, because it can get kind of funky. Just in case you are new to propagation, I'm going to show you this close up. This is a node, this is a node, that's a node. So I usually keep 2, maybe 3 of them in the water. That one has 2, there's 1 there, and there's 1 there. So okay, so now these are going in the succulent cactus mix. You can see how long this root is here. I didn't realize I'd be planting them on their sides, so let's see. Get that one rooted in there, and I don't keep them in here permanently. I just put them in here to root. Oops. There I go, making a mess again. And then you want to just cover them up, and you might put a little bit more on the top if you have it, if you think they're going to flop around. But that is all you do. And if they start to grow at a little bit of an angle, don't worry too much about it, because when you repot them, you can, straighten them out if you want to. So I forgot to show you this first, but so you buy your Arrowhead plant, and it's nice and tidy and small and, looking good. And then all of a sudden it's like, whoosh. So that's why it's good to take cuttings and to do some pruning on it. Now, the care on this one is you just want to keep it moist. You would keep it moister than you would the plant itself. If you water your plant every 7 to 10 days, you would probably want to water this every 5 days. You just don't want the mix to dry out because you want the roots to form. It is a week and a half later, and I just wanted to do a follow-up on what was going on here before this video gets edited. As you can see, I put these in a taller jar because that shorter jar just was not working out. And I've been changing the water here probably about every 4 to 5 days. It's pretty warm and sunny here in Tucson. These are in a north facing window, so lots of nice bright light, but no direct sun. And you can see there's new growth coming here and here also. I took off some of the leaves that were just not looking good. They were going to die anyway, so that's fine to take those off and get them out of the way, because you know that they're going to be putting out new growth. And this one has got a root starting to emerge there. And then this one has 2 pretty good sized ones right there. And these I can feel some resistance, when I pull on them, so they're on their way to rooting also. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them in the mix I use for arrowheads. I've done a separate post and video on that, so I'll leave that in the blog post and also down below. I'm just going to fill a 4-inch pot with that, and then I'm going to put all of these cuttings in that pot and give them to Brielle. And then when they need to be repotted in the fall, early fall here, or spring, she can bring them back to me, and I will put them into a 6-inch pot. So I hope you have found this video about propagating an arrowhead plant to be useful. It is so easy to do and really quick, especially at this nice warm time of year. I have a lot more videos coming your way, so be sure and keep your eyes open for those. I thank you for all your likes and your subscribes. I really appreciate them. Now let's get out in our gardens, or into our indoor gardens and make our worlds a more beautiful place. As always, I thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye!